Hello there, you're now listening to an episode of Real Life Words by Bookie. My name is Olubukola, and here I talk about Christianity, life experiences, and healing journey. Welcome to episode 6. Thank you so much for the love on the previous episode. I can't believe we are in our 6th episode. I mean, the last episode has been having my phone buzzing. Okay, what are you trying to say? What are you trying to tell us? Mind your business. Okay, respectfully. How has your week been? How was your day today? And what do you want to get off your chest? Leave it in my comment section. Let's discuss. Let's relate. And play. We're actually in the second week of December. Before we close our eyes and open it now, December has already gone like that so fast. Someone commented and they were like, Bookie, your favorite words are anyways. They say they can count the amount of times I mention anyways, and you have to get used to this. So sometimes I get nervous whenever I'm trying to record an episode. Sometimes I just have to write out what I want to say. I already outlined everything, and I'm like, I don't want to stutter too much because I get really nervous. I don't know why. Even when I shoot videos for content, oh my god. Let me just leave it at that. I feel but with time it gets better. I don't know, it's just something about me. Sometimes I just stutter when it comes to let's say if they just tell me impromptu, okay, Bookie, lead this or lead this prayer. Oh my god, I get very nervous. Today I was leading our family devotion this night, and I was the one to do the prayer, right? And when they say singing this song, I don't know how the lyrics just went off my head. I even started laughing at myself at some point because it was so funny, and everybody just started laughing. God have mercy on my soul. Oh my god, you guys, I felt so embarrassed. I felt pained. I can't even describe how I felt. But then I asked the Holy Spirit, I was like, Holy Spirit, you know what, give me strength, give me grace, to constantly remember, give me the boldness. I don't know why I'm stuttering. I don't want to stutter when it comes to your work. Give me courage and give me the right words to say. It's actually an important prayer, if I'm being honest. And another thing I would be very sincere to myself was that I did not really prepare myself for it. It actually kind of slipped my mind, and it came to me in the last minute that Bookie, today is your day. But we thank God everything went well. Another thing I'm learning is you have to be confident and be bold about what you want to speak about, because the thing is, if you're not bold, you cannot even let the right words out of your mouth. Okay, and when you try to make content, you're trying to record a podcast, talk as if you're talking to a friend, you're gisting with your closest friends, and that is actually what helps me. And it's actually been working for me, if I'm being honest. So I don't know if any one of you can try it, and just let me know if you also have helpful tips for me. Honestly, help your girl, because your girl needs it right now. Without further ado, today I am going to be talking about controlling your tongue. I actually published this blog. It's on my blog on WordPress. I published this was about 5 years ago during lockdown. That's 2020, where I talked about control your tongue, and the blog post did so well. I think it's my highest liked blog post on WordPress. The link is in my bio, or I'll actually put it in the description box so you all can click the link and go and read it. When I mean controlling your tongue, it's not a matter of moving your tongue to the left, to the right, center, or no. It's controlling the words that come out from your tongue, controlling your tone, controlling your temper. Controlling the tongue is the one of the basic body parts in our system. Is the organ. And in Proverbs 18 verse 21, it says, death and life are in the power of the tongue, and they that love it shall eat the fruit thereof. In summary, it's just saying your tongue has the power of life and death. So which one do you choose? Do you choose to speak words of death, or do you choose to speak life instead? And I think I would say a piece of advice I'm going to give is, do not say something out of anger. The thing is, you can say that you're sorry, but you cannot take back those words that you said to a person. And I'm going to use myself as an example, like I always do, is that when I was in undergraduate level, I used to have this best friend. So apparently I was going through a lot when it came to like my emotional and my academics and all that, and I did not know who to vent to. I didn't know how to vent what I was feeling. I did not know how to communicate what I was feeling then. And then I lashed out on this girl, and when I think about it and going back to it, like after I realized what I've done, and I realized that the words I used on her, they were so hurtful. Like, oh my god, I am not going to lie, they were really, 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 really bad and embarrassing. Like, there's sometimes that when I think about it, I'm like, why did you do something like this? Like, how come? Like, how did this thing happen? And it actually like ruined a very good friendship, which was, a bit painful, and I'm not gonna lie, it was actually well deserved, because out of anger, out of what I was going through, like I did not know how to like tell someone what I was, I think I couldn't express myself then, because something about me is that I still struggle with this thing, is that I always tend to like keep some things to myself. I don't know how to like express my thoughts, my emotions rightly, and that's why I tend to be very, very, very quiet, like especially when I am not in a good mood, or if I am going through something, like I tend to be quiet, and I love staying on my own, because staying on my own will prevent me from saying things that I do not want to say, right? So this girl, like the things I said, I'm not gonna lie, they really hurt her, and she felt really bad. And Holy Spirit just convicted me, and it was like, okay, that this thing you did was really bad, and this was not good. Like, although I called, I apologized and all, but like I know fully well, like she would think about these things, it will come to mind, and she would just remember the situation, and to make me feel bad, and to also make her feel bad. At times I wish that I could go back to the past and change that. At the same time, but I can't. All is well. And one thing I want us to know is that the devil can use our tongue to cause division amongst people, to put others down, bragging, false teachings, exaggeration. That one is a very common thing, something that did not happen. She did this, she got this. No. Complaining, or just lying. And the thing, my mom says something that, it takes a few words to hurt someone. Wounds may heal, but they leave scars that never disappear. That's to show you how your words can penetrate through someone's heart. Like, before you like discuss some certain things, tend to think about it, like, how would this other person feel? How would this other person react if I said this particular thing? Let's even move away from friendships. Let's talk about relationships, especially when it comes to your spouse, be it your husband, your boyfriend, your fiance, and then you are angry about something, maybe work, or probably things are not just working, like maybe financially, just something just happened that is not giving you the best of the best mood at that particular point in time, right? And your spouse just comes to talk to you about something, or maybe you guys have been like having a recurring argument, and you've been trying to speak through it, and you just lash out that, oh, this and that, I really hate you, and within yourself that at that particular point you are pissed and you're not in a good mood. The thing is, that person will take that thing you said and act on it. And most times, is if you ask majority of people, like, why the things end between you and this person, is because of what they said, the words, the exchange of words, the weight. And you now sit down, you sit back, and then you just start like regretting, like, why? I wish I never said this. You see, that's why they say something that whenever you are angry, the best thing for you to do is to walk out. Go and receive fresh air. Or either you bite your tongue, like avoid yourself from saying some certain things. It is not easy, I'm not going to lie, it is not easy coming from someone like me. Oh my god, I hate when someone gets me like really irritated, because there is this temptation to wanting to speak back, to wanting to react, you understand? But you have to think about it that, okay, if I actually react and I say something bad, you know, the thing is they will take what I said. They will not care about what the person did, and it might even be the other party that offended me, but they will take what I said, and what I said at that particular point is what they will not act on. And this thing is very important. It's very vital, especially amongst families. Like, oh my god. So like my siblings and I, we used to have argument. Let's say if one has an argument with this one, if another person has, you know, an issue with this one, and we just talk to each other anyhow. It just got to a point where my dad actually called us when there was an episode, and my dad was like, you know what? Like, imagine when you grow up and that your sibling is not there. Or think about what you are saying. Don't you think about what you are saying, that you are hurting each other? You know that you can exchange some kind of words that it gets to a point that when in future you guys do not want to see each other. That do you pray for a future whereby your siblings are not there for you, or where you guys become distant, you guys don't talk? Now, do you know majority of families, why they are scattered today is because of one thing that someone said wrong, misconception, unresolved arguments. Is words. Is this our tongue? So I'm going to tell you today that trying to change and, you know, trying to be the best is not easy. I'm not going to lie to you. Trying to control your tongue is not the easiest task. As small as the tongue is, it is the most powerful organ in our body. Like, another thing I'm going to tell people is, please learn to be positive. Speak positivity. I even almost said rubbish, but speak positivity, speak life. Don't say, oh, I'm sad, I'm depressed. Because when I'll be like, I always tell my friend, I'll be like, oh my baby, I feel so. You're like, no, you're not sad, you're happy. You speak positivity, because what you say is what you are. Like, if you're wishing yourself bad, if you're wishing negativity on yourself, you're definitely going to get it. That's what they say, death and life, they are what? In the power of the tongue. I'm not gonna lie to you, life is not all rosy. All relationships are not perfect. Your closeness to family, be it friends, be it your partner, your spouse, is not going to be perfect. There are going to be a lot of arguments, there are going to be issues here and there. But the thing is, today, you can decide how you react. Do you want to go negatively, or do you want to be positive? You can choose to be quiet. Being quiet doesn't make you a fool, or being quiet doesn't mean that, oh, you can't fight for yourself or something. No. Then when you're later calm, you can actually now sit down and be like, you know, this thing that happened, this is how we can navigate. This is, you know, it's not going to be easy. I'm not going to lie. I'm still learning the act of being patient and, you know, keeping my mouth shut sometimes and not saying some certain things. Doesn't make me a fool, doesn't make me feel weak or something. Doesn't make me feel like I cannot defend myself. No, now if everybody wants to defend themselves, I can defend myself, and I will say. But the thing is, what I say, I may say something wrong that, you know, may trigger the other person or make the person feel less of themselves. So sometimes our words can even make people commit suicide. Like, in case we do not know. People that body shame people. Oh, you look ugly, you do this, you do this, you do this. Like, are you the only one that, like, even nowadays, I don't know if it's only me, but sometimes when I scroll through social media, I'm always disappointed. Like, so disappointed. If someone posts something about themselves, maybe they are any good news, or they just post something, you see that there are some people, I'm not going to use an insultive word on them because they will actually blow it, like, cancel this episode. But you see some, don't let me use, I don't know the word to use. They will just comment, they will look for something to say. That post can be very perfect, but you still see some people that have something negative to say. At times I'm just like why? Like, why are some people like this? Why are some people like this? Like, left to me, my former self, I would have I would just, sometimes I just sit there, I just think, I'm like, why are some people like this? Like, why do some people think this certain way? Another point I'm even going to draw is when it comes to parents. Oh my God, parents, especially African parents. Oh my God, please learn to be nice with your children, especially when it comes to your choice of words. Oh, not every parent is perfect. I'm not gonna lie. Everyone is experiencing it for the first time, so it's not easy on everyone. I get that, but you still have the choice of being nice to your kids. It's not even matter. Don't be saying your brother is smarter than you, your sister is wiser than you. You're like, no. Comparing children, comparison is even what causes majority of rivalry among siblings nowadays. That's why most siblings tend to grow up in hatred and jealousy, envy for one another. It's because of how their parents keep comparing them, and it's not fair. Saying you want more yolo or more no now. So mothers will just cause their children. No. Those things are not done. Like, let us stop it, because any small word, if that child annoys you, anything you're saying is exactly what you're praying for your child to be. My mom said a story of a pastor. He went to pray on mountain for like days. He prayed and fasted. He didn't eat anything. So he asked his child when he returned back, oh, go and do something for me. So the child was being slow about it, and he was like, Sharon Dinieni. Immediately, that was how the child started behaving like an imbecile. And the man was like, oh God, because why he just started behaving like that? Because of what he said. Someone that has gone to pray has already received power. Now the man has to go back again to be praying, so God will reverse it. So what I'm trying to pull out from that point is, let's be careful how we talk, how we address people, how we address issues. Please, let's be careful. I want to say something. Let's make it a habit to confess good words into our lives and that of our colleagues, our friends, our families. It's been said that great minds discuss ideas, average minds discuss events, small minds discuss people. Learn that today. So which category do you belong to? Great mind, average mind, or small mind? What can break your heart? It breaks our hearts, spirits. Broken bones can heal with time, but a broken spirit caused by words of death, oh my God, isn't easily repaired. No, it's not. So some people forgive and forget. Some people forgive, but they don't forget. Please let us learn how to control our tongues. I'm begging. Please, let's think about this question and answer them on our own. Is your tongue too quick to criticize? Do your words build others up or tear people down? And also, let's also read James 3 verse 1 to 12. And God bless you as you do so. You can repeat this prayer point with me. Say, Lord, please repair all damages done to my life as a result of the wrong use of my tongue. Lord, deliver my tongue from becoming a weapon of evil. I really hope you enjoyed this episode. I enjoyed it so much as I loved recording it. I don't know if it sounds somehow because it's currently late in the night and I'm feeling sleepy, but I have to record this episode. And I love you all so much. Thank you. If you listen to this point, I really love you. Kisses from me. And I cannot wait to discuss with you guys in the next episode. Thank you for the love on the previous episode. Follow me on Instagram at Real Life Words Blog, and check the link in the description to follow also. And speak to you guys in my next episode. Love you all for now, and bye for now.